moment.
Okay, so everything else.
Yeah, the rest
D5 is like what the relation?
is 4 or 6.
Okay, so it's either this,
Yeah, and then
yeah,
D6
could be
is
something.
Press conference?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's called
We wanted this to be down.
So I didn't know what you wanted, like you just like two changes down, four,
That means everything. Yeah, I didn't want to confuse for that.
Ready? A very important game for the world tournament standings between Nakamura and Nepomniachtchi finished in a draw. Jan, you had white pieces. Are you satisfied with the result, or do you want to try for more?
Well, I'm sure not to try for more, but I think I got to a very pleasant position out of the opening. Okay, this line is, I mean, it exists, but I think you can also play rook c1 after you shape to allow this play and take control over c7, but so here rook 1 I think is also fine, so some small pressure. So then we exchanged everything d4 and d5. Well, I think the main idea for black here is to play bishop e6, and I mean black plays bishop e6, so unlikely e5 is a problem, and it shouldn't be worse. But after this, it's somehow a bit tricky. I like to black so knight d4. I was quite optimistic going into this position, but well, queen d8, and here I got a bit confused because if bishop b3, then d6 is quite nice. I think black is just in time, so not to get into some trouble there. So it's a nice move. Okay, so there was d5 move that I've been told, but okay, d5 somehow. Unfortunately, I didn't see that, but yeah, now it makes a lot of sense whenever you see such a move. Yeah, so some nice pressure. But also what I did, it was quite principled, bishop c2. I underestimated f5, so f5, I think f5 is a bit even principled, because if not f5, it's not so easy to make a move for black. So for example, bishop f5 and c5, I think is sort of trouble already. And bishop b7 is hanging, knight goes to e6, and the position is a bit ugly. Maybe objectively fault, but it's hard to play. So f5 is interesting, knight c5. And here again, after b6, okay, I just missed queen d5 idea completely. So I also only thought about queen d5. So of course, topical was to play queen f3 here, was something I was aiming for rook b8, knight e6. So takes on e6, queen d4, and let's say rook a2 e1. Yeah, in this position, I wasn't sure, so I think queen d2, bishop b3 is insanely dangerous for black. So
rook f6 and knight f8.
rook 6 g3. On knight f8, you get on g8 at some point.
Maybe.
No, it's very.
Queen b2, bishop b3?
Yeah, queen b2, bishop b3, I think. Okay, if queen b3, just g3, I think. g3 or h4. It's very difficult to play this. I mean, maybe it was like some I was
No,
under
now
impression.
I can trade the rook on e6 and just go queen d4.
Okay, but then let's say maybe h4, for example. Yeah,
This is 2 pawns though.
yeah, but mate is more valuable. You know.
Yeah. That's
So I wasn't sure about this position. Also, queen d4 and queen h5 was the move. And knight f8, rook e8, I guess.
Here.
h5 here. Yeah. Okay, knight f8, rook e8, you have g6. Yes, so g6. That's
Well, I can also trade. Go.
No. Trade then I think queen f7. Not queen f6. Okay, but okay, I shouldn't trade. Maybe I go h4, h5, h6. So this is, I think, like objectively, I cannot be worse here because I always have some.
Probably.
So I wasn't sure about this position. Then okay, I saw okay, check the alternatives. So a bit knight e6 was equally a bit boring. So like takes and plays. Okay, whatever. Queen d7, I guess. Yeah, like the easiest one. And okay, I can take on g6, but this is nothing. Yeah, like takes, queen d3, let's say, yeah. So you have to play f4, but yeah, you just cover the king on
No. This one was dangerous. No, I was going to go knight f4 because I thought this one was very dangerous.
I wouldn't say so. Okay, you put rook on f7 and then.
Yeah, I was going to go knight f4, rook e5, queen d7, and then I go back.
Knight f4, rook e5, queen d7. Well, maybe also makes some sense.
Yeah, because then I was going to go knight g6 next move.
Yeah,
and
also,
avoid this
yeah.
sack.
Yeah, also sure. Also, it's already okay. So I felt like, okay, at least knight d3, okay, queen d4 probably works, but knight d5 is dangerous for black, of course. My saying is very unpleasant. But unfortunately, okay, this queen g5 moves, I mean, it changes the relation to black is fine, probably, yeah, because I'm hardly in time to play f3 or g3, it's a bit dangerous. Like a lot of things are starting to start happening. So, well, I have this d5 move, but objectively d5. I mean, because of many moves, but also this idea of c5 is positioned very healthy. So I couldn't really see anything after c5. So knight of
Right away or like?
no. Rook a8 bishop d3.
No, I spent a lot of time, so I didn't want, I was looking for something more, but it's
But okay, the
the
principle was knight h4 here, another option because knight h4 queen e3. I think black is
Yeah.
immediately.
Here black also could clear everything and
No, I know you can't. No, no. Bishop d5, you can't. Knight f4, queen f3, right?
No, there's
so
only
listen.
knight f7 rook a8.
Yeah, you're getting mated.
No,
Alright, so if you just
Yeah, takes knight f4, queen f3, and resides.
yeah, queen e3, and then in the end knight f7. Yeah, just losing the piece, I guess.
Yeah, sack the queen on d5, and knight f7 with the mate.
Yeah.
so how does it go? Can you
Knight
just,
f4, queen f3.
but if I just take here?
What rook d5? That's your centerpiece.
Here?
Ah, you want to
No,
go this one?
And
No, but
then
this
just
empty is
clears-
bad though.
it's
I still think queen c1 and this.
That was existed, but this looks
So
like
queen
slightly worse.
c1.
I thought this was, I mean, it's still a draw, I'm sure, but I thought rook
Is
c6
it probably an
and
easy draw?
I mean, for a computer,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
but for a human, why do I want
That's
to go
playable. I mean,
for
it's playable, so not much, but of course it can.
But I mean, if I miss one move, I also just lose, so why do I want to go for this
Yeah,
complication?
yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so the big problem, okay.
Especially when c5 is just
Yeah.
a good move.
So, by the way, I think it's good. The principle was to play, okay, let's say knight f3 is one move, but a4 was another move, I think, here.
No, no,
A4, yeah. because I was-
Not so good here.
Yeah,
A4 instead,
A4 is
so.
also good.
A4, but A4 now F4 again, I think. Or knight h4.
Well, f4, I felt like knight f3, I'm always.
Knight f3 and queen h5?
Yeah, and queen e2, this was a.
Ah, right, this one.
Let's say what satisfied.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's say, yeah, like,
Yeah,
at least,
yeah.
at least making this safe now, so. It's still equal, but that's quite unpleasant.
Yeah, with pawn on F4, yeah.
Yeah, but the problem, the first problem is that knight h4 is the move here, g3, f4. And it's very unclear, but I couldn't relate this. I mean, even with pawn on c7, I didn't think it's too nice, but here, okay, maybe I can, like, play whatever, rook c1, rook c3. But I doubt that I'm really playing for something, because okay, you take
There's also
g,
sack. There's also
you take
sack.
g, and I'm forced to take with f-pawn, because hg, probably rook f2 is quite unpleasant. Yes,
Yeah, so here.
so like rook f2, king f2, rook f8, knight f3, I guess, knight f3, queen f3, and then in the end you play bishop d5 check and probably like the winning.
Yeah, that's too much.
So this cannot be done, so I have to take f-pawn, and that's, I mean, okay, even like pawn g6 back. I don't think white is realistically fighting for something with such a weak king. Could only be worse here, I guess. So another option was to play knight f3, queen h5, and here queen d2. I spent quite some time on this move.
So here we just.
Yeah, like was an again, knight f3. As an again.
Alright, so the game. Right away. Okay.
Queen h5 and then queen d2.
No, but b5.
Yeah, with that is knight g5.
Yeah, but b5, knight g5.
Yeah, c4, bishop d1,
Queen h6.
bishop f3.
Yeah.
But here I wasn't sure about the position. Like first of all, we can start with queen h6 is interesting. Which also here I play bishop d1, bishop d1, queen h6. Probably a bishop f3, knight h4. Yeah, now rook e6. Then knight f3 check, g f3, and queen h5. So it looks like it's at first I thought, oh, that's interesting, but then okay, I basically don't think I have a good next move. So there is no problem. And the last option which I considered was a4 after queen h5. And after knight f4 to play just to play rook e5. But this looked a bit unsafe. Okay, like I'm not sure if whose king is worse, but surely in the upcoming turn trouble, like would have a lot of tricks.
You maybe just bring the rook. No?
Yeah, it's on our
Well, I mean, rook I think it's so annoying because okay, the weakness of the background is always strikes, but yeah, who knows. So I mean,
But I mean, even
could-
b5 here is. I mean,
if
with
I
the
could take
context
bishop
here.
takes take rook e7.
Yeah, but I mean, even bishop a8 is still very unclear.
No, rook e7.
Okay,
No,
so-
I think whenever I bring my rook, a rook.
So
Something-
bishop a8 is
something
still
should-
very, very hard to judge.
Yeah, it was big mess, but
No, someone's gonna lose here. Someone's gonna lose for sure. I don't
Yeah,
know,
probably.
someone.
I just wasn't sure what's going on. Yeah, probably had my chance early, but yeah, unfortunately this sequence of moves like f5 and then queen g5. Well, probably the good shot was to play queen f3, knight e6, just give away a couple of pawns and to play with some nice initiative. I'm quite sure it should be equal, but probably when we spot queen g5 from a distance, I would go for knight g6, queen f3, knight g6.
So this one now.
No.
No.
Yeah, no, but I mean, yeah. Queen f3, knight e6 has to
Queen f3 would be 8, knight g6 was. Well, it looked very tempting, but I wasn't sure.
No, once I get queen g5, I think it's all, I mean, you have to be careful with white also not to
Yeah.
get trouble.
Yeah, because I have no time for f3 or g3, unfortunately, so somehow it's move per move.
Yeah, no, just.
Yeah, well, this is what to do.
Some additional. So, well, tomorrow will be a very important game for both of you. So, you are playing against the rivals for the first place. So, how will you approach the game tomorrow? That's a question for both.
Every other game I try to play some decent chess. If I manage them. So I don't know, let's see it. I mean, also depends how good Fabian did today, because he got some chances, I guess. But maybe it's fortress, maybe not. And also, like two other games I go in. My first intention is to see what will happen in those two games, and then to determine my strategy. But yeah, I'm having black tomorrow, so I mean I'm a bit short of options, but also I think Fabian would already into my weakness. It would be an interesting game.
Yeah, I mean, well, but I mean, I think before today I would be happy with a draw. So that's I figure with white in the last round, even if Gukesh wins, I mean, well, what more can you ask for? So yeah, it's what I was hoping for, I guess. But also I was very unsure what's going on in the other games too. I mean, I think Gukesh could also lose potentially. So every game is like all the games are kind of unclear here. Like maybe now he's solidified, but still, I mean, I expect something to happen from the king side at some point, and I think something weird. But actually, now I'm kind of liking Gukesh's position. If e3 is not a move here.
Maybe.
So white gets knight e3 rook d1 was just
I guess just some rook d6, yeah, just to change all the rooks, which would be quite unpleasant. Because
yeah.
whoever controls the d5, I think, has a better position here. So I'd say after rook d8 or rook d6, it might be very tricky for white, because king is always weak and you have no time to go out straight with balls. Who knows?
Okay, and in this position, what do you think? Will white manage to hold this?
Well, so far it looks like a fortress, but
Looks surprisingly good for white, actually.
yeah, also king is somehow like going your way. At some point, white can even try like f3.
Yeah, if you want to search trying to win, yeah, you go after it. But still, I mean, because black only has bishop, the bishop h6 idea is pretty much the only idea in the position. Like, if you put the queen on e2 and the bishop on c3, as long as you don't allow bishop c7, bishop a5, I see no other idea.
Bishop h6 and then knight e5 and take on f5, but well, it will be a long game for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
When you play your own games tomorrow, will you also look at what the others are doing and maybe adjust your strategy throughout the game, depending on the other result?
Well, I mean, today already I was thinking about it a little bit, whether to repeat or not, but I mean, I didn't really have I thought it was too risky to try for more, and actually at the time when I looked, I thought Gukesh was a little bit worse against Alireza, so I didn't see any reason not to make the draw, but yeah, tomorrow of course is the only one where actually you do pay attention, because if someone's winning a game, then you have to go crazy, and even if I was in this situation tomorrow, and I have to do more, then of course I plan on I win or I lose or whatever, something in between, but yeah, tomorrow's one day when I think everybody's going to be looking at the other games.
Well, and finally, if we come down to the tie breaks, do you think your chances are superior in the tie breaks? Actually, again, for both of you.
You're asking for too much. I mean, first this is tomorrow's round, and then we discuss that. Tiebreaks and tiebreaks if not.
But you may also change your strategy according to this. Like, for example, if you think that you are...
That's a bit too sophisticated for me.
Okay.
My strategy is like to play a game and then...
I mean, this is what they said at the start, that the tickets for the tiebreaker go on sale tonight or tomorrow, whatever they said. Like, that's the point. So, I mean, I'm not even thinking about either. You get to tiebreaker, then you worry about it. But you have to play the game first. And, I mean, a lot of things can happen.
All right, thanks. Do you have questions from the audience? Ulrich has a question. Please pass the microphone. Thank you.
In Madrid it was important, as it came clear afterwards, that also the second place is of importance. How do you see that this time? Will there be a fight at the end of the year or maybe not?
Sorry, you're saying whether there's a fight for second place, or?
Yeah, I mean if maybe
there's no championship in November, the second place might be important.
You mean the winner of this tournament, or you mean second place in the cancerous?
Yeah, I think the
Second
question
place,
is like,
second
yes,
place.
if for some reason the champion doesn't agree to play the match, then the second place might be important, like in the previous one.
This is too stupid. Game will play. I mean, you can't work on any other assumption. You assume he's going to play. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But I don't think anyone's thinking about second place.
Yeah, no thoughts about,
no.
you know.
Not much to it.
Any more questions? No more questions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the college defense the only option. That's all there is.
That is surprisingly good. That's a shot you played, but like you want to lose it.
Yeah, surprising.